Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Willie Acres Arena, where tonight we have a matchup between two Titans in the Class AAA field as 10-1, number 3 ranked Logan Lady Wildcats taking on the number 4 ranked 8-2 Wayne Lady Pioneers. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the broadcast booth here high above Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd with you, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer, and Booth Davis, our camera operator for tonight's broadcast, as these two teams come in trying to gain an upper hand in sectional seeding, which was still a ways off, but never too early to start looking ahead to see where things may end up, as they'll have a return encounter on February 8th at Wayne. But this is a Logan club trying to knock off a Wayne team that they have not been able to defeat in nearly 13 years. The last time Logan defeated Wayne was December 19th, 2009, when they won 38-28. But Wayne is 17-1 versus Logan since 2007. They've won the last 11 meetings, and the last meeting between these two is January 30th, 2020, where Wayne won 54-33. And they beat Logan in the state quarterfinals in 2018, 52-44. So Logan feels like they have a bit of payback in store, trying to show that they belong in this top 5 field as they have all year long. As Logan comes in, winners of their first 10 games of the season before losing their last contest to Wyoming East 53-45. That was a game that Logan had won earlier in the season against Wyoming East, but come up short that game. But Logan has been dominant in their wins. 9 of their 10 wins have been by 15 points or more. The only game that was in the single digits was when they beat Ripley by 6 earlier this season. And on the other end for Wayne, they've been equally as dominant this year. They're undefeated versus West Virginia schools. The 2 losses they have were against Clark Range, Tennessee, and Lawrence County, Tennessee. And 7 of Wayne's 8 wins have been by 25 points or more, Winfield being the lone exception, as they defeated the Generals by 1 point, as Wayne won their most recent game against Nitro 74-48 on Friday night. And these two teams pretty similar on their averages this season, as Logan coming in averaging 60.7 points per game on the year, Wayne averaging close to that at 56.7 points per game. But it's been the defenses that have been stellar on both ends for the Wildcats and the Pioneers this year. Logan surrendering on the year just 39.4 points per game on average, while Wayne giving up 38.6 points per game on average, as Logan has only given up 40 or more points 3 times all season long. So we're looking at a very tight comparison between these two clubs, and showing why they're number 3 and number 4 ranked as we come in here tonight. As for the Wayne Pioneers, it'll be Jasmine Tabor, a 5'8 senior, the only senior on this roster that we see listed. 5'11 freshman Addie Atkins, 5'10 freshman Michaela Stacy, 6' freshman Brooke Atkins, and 5'7 sophomore Lainey Brooks. As we're underway, and it'll be Wayne controlling the tip. To start things off, at the top of the key, you have Atkins dribbling over to the right, hands it off for Tabor. She's the leading scorer, drives in, and a charge called on her as Peyton Ilderton, the first team All-Stater and All-Tournament team last year in the state tournament for the Lady Wildcats, takes the charge, as it'll be Peyton Ilderton, a 5'7 senior for Logan, 5'6 senior Emma Elkins, along with 5' junior Natalie Blankenship, Hallie Krause, a freshman in the starting lineup, along with Bam Mosby, also a freshman in the lineup for Logan. So a lot of freshmen on the floor for both sides, as Elkins gets it on the right wing, dumps it down low to Mosby, gets nice position, but rejected out of bounds by Addie Adkins, as the 5'11 freshman coming over and swatting it away. So it'll be Logan to inbound underneath their own basket. Krause looking to trigger it in, as she'll get it into Mosby, trying to find an opening, but instead is tied up that time by Tabor. Possession error will stay with the Lady Wildcats. And both these teams don't turn the ball over very often, as Wade Williamson's club for Wayne averaging just 11.5 turnovers per game. Logan close to that number as well this year for Kevin Gertz's club. So it'll be interesting, because both these teams love to turn the ball over and get out and run. Whose defense can hold up best here tonight will probably be the question. As Ilderton at the top of the key, shifts it over to the left side for Krause. Now back out front for Ilderton. She'll swing it back over to Krause on the left wing, back up top. Logan patient here on their opening possession after the tie-up. She'll hand it off up top for Blankenship. Blankenship will swing it back over to Krause on the left wing. Again, missing Jill Toth after graduating last year as Logan, as she was a dynamic force on the outside as Elkins trying to save it but couldn't knock it off the leg of Stacy, who was able to corral it and cause the first turnover of the game. As here comes Atkins, top of the key now, hands it off for Brooke Atkins. Now gives it over for Brooks. She'll drive in, kicks it back out. Dangerous pass and stolen away by Krause. So back-to-back turnovers on both ends. Here comes Krause up the left side. She's cut off, and she'll wait for Blankenship. It's a little over a minute and a half into the first quarter. No score yet between the number 3 and number 4 ranked teams in Class AAA. Ilderton out front with it. Trying to find an opening in this 1-3-1 defense Wayne putting on them in the early going as Blankenship over to Mosby. Tough grab, able to make it underneath. Wide open is Elkins, and she'll lay it in on the left block to get things going for Logan. So the 5'6" senior gets the first bucket, and Logan doing the smart thing, waiting and probing that 1-3-1 to try and find an opening, and Elkins was able to find it. Now a long three, launched from the left wing and buried by Addie Atkins, the freshman. She's averaging 11.9 points per game on the year for Wayne, along with 7 rebounds per game and 3.3 steals per game. So a 3-2 Lady Pioneers lead. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Ilderton dumps it down low for Elkins. She's double-teamed, able to get it back out to Krause. Krause picks up her dribble and moved her pivot foot, and a travel called on the Lady Wildcats. Now some pressure being applied in the backcourt as Logan will pick up man-to-man. Across the timeline comes Adkins. She'll dribble over to her left, almost lost it, but Brooks able to take control, and now she has her pocket picked by Blankenship. Here comes Blankenship up the right side, trying to give Logan the lead back on this trip. Ilderton, top of the key, over to Krause, almost lost it, but gets it back. She'll drive in, tough floater, and Krause gets it to go. So Hallie Krause with her first bucket of the game, and Logan has regained the lead at 4-3. 4:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Atkins gets it to the elbow, looking for an opening. It's Stacy. She can't find one. Hands it off. Tough drive. Kicks it out to Brooks. She'll take a three from the left wing. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. Elkins ripped it away momentarily from Addie Atkins, but a jump ball called will give it over to Wayne as Elkins thought she had assumed possession of the ball long enough that time and started to get a tie-up, still pleading her case. Now Wayne will trigger it in underneath. It's Tabor looking, gets it in. Long two from the left corner, in and out, no good that time for Addie Atkins, but rebounded by Brooks, and she's going to be called for a travel. Good help defense that time by the Lady Wildcats coming over in order to make Atkins freeze momentarily to take that extra step. It's nearly midway through this opening quarter. 4-3, Logan leads it. Ilderton trying to find an opening, gives it off to Elkins. Thought about a jumper momentarily. Now she'll drive in. Nice pass off to Mosby, but it's knocked away and out of bounds off of Stacy as she was able to prevent the layup attempt. And this Logan team made the state semifinals last year, defeated Winfield in the regional finals 61-39, knocked off Pikeview 61-30 in the quarterfinals before losing to Fairmont Senior, who was undefeated at the time in the semis 52-33. Elkins trying to get herself free, but she's going to be tied up. And it's the third tie-up of this quarter, and the possession arrow will stay with Logan. Again, Logan was 11-4 last year. Wayne was 11-3 on the season. Wayne had 6 consecutive winning seasons to their credit. Wade Williamson doing a phenomenal job of this program as Blankenship loses it on the way in. And going to get another tie-up, and this one will give it over to Wayne with 3:51 to go in the first quarter. Now Logan going full court, man-to-man pressure. As they'll get it up ahead to Stacy. Stacy, another one of the freshmen in this starting lineup for Wayne. As Brooks, one of the sophomores, hands it off. Nice dribble drive this time on the left side, and getting to the rim is Brooke Atkins as she'll lay it in to give Wayne the lead back. Brooke Atkins averaging 8.3 points per game, along with 2.9 steals per game for the Lady Pioneers. 5-4, Wayne leads it. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Ilderton waiting patiently up top as Logan's setting up their offense as Krause comes off a screen on the right side. Now she'll dribble to the top of the key, gives it off to Elkins. She'll get a good look from three and buries it. Emma Elkins off to a nice start. She's got 5 points here in the opening quarter, and Logan has retaken the lead at 7-5. Across the timeline, over to the left comes Brooke Atkins. Now she'll shift over to the right side. Good ball handling ability by Brooke Atkins. Nice fake that time, got Blankenship in the air. Airballs the shot, however, and Elkins, what a job by her, just ripped it away from Brooks to take the rebound. Now here comes Blankenship into the front court waiting, and now gives it off for Krause. Krause steps into a three from the right side, no good. Rebound taken away by Atkins. Here comes Wayne pushing it 2-on-2. Atkins into the middle, tough shot, no good, gets a rebound back. Her shot off the mark, rebound knocked around. We're going to get another tie up here, and the possession error will go over to Logan. Brooke Atkins just so dynamic in open space that time. Just got a little too close to the rim that time on that shot attempt. And now we're going to have a substitution here for the Lady Pioneers. And don't have 14 listed on our roster for Wayne that we got from the scorers table. I'm willing to bet it's Cheyenne Williams, though, just from the height at 6 foot, who's checked into the game. And now it looks like we have a technical here on Wayne, as Ilderton will hit the free throw. Not sure of what the infraction was against Wayne. We'll try and see here. But Ilderton, first team All-Stater, able to hit both free throws, and now she has extended Logan's lead out to 9-5. So I'm not sure if that had anything to do with a substitution, too many people on the court, but it looks like it may have been a substitution error on Wayne that time. So now here comes Logan with the ball and the lead. As Ilderton across the timeline. Again, Logan doing a good job staying patient in their offensive sets against this very tough defense. As Mosby up top with it. She's looking for help, gives it off to Ilderton. Ilderton had an opening for a second, but that closed up quick as Blankenship. Nice pass cross court to Elkins, over to Krause. Wayne able to recover quickly. Elkins hit from there a moment ago, thought about it, now puts up a one-handed runner, and Emma Elkins on fire to get this game started. She's got 7 points. And Logan now with an 11-5 lead. Again, if you're a defensive team like Wayne, you're obviously focusing on Ilderton in this contest, but Emma Elkins coming out, really causing problems for this Wayne defense. Could open up things for Ilderton as the game goes along. Now here's a three from the left side. Actually, no foot on the line that time, and that'll be a deep 2 for Brooke Atkins. So now the lead back down to 4 at 11-7. A minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Ilderton, top of the key, guarded by Atkins. As Kevin Gertz calls out play from the sideline, gives it over to Blankenship. She'll give it over left side for Krause, who's waiting patiently. Now back out to Blankenship, back over to Krause. Logan moving the ball well here in the opening quarter against this defense. Now over to Elkins on the right side. Almost lost it, now tries to pass inside, knocked away. Ilderton, though, what a save by her. She ripped it away. Now she dribbles into a triple team, trying to find an opening. Instead, it'll be a tie-up, and the possession error will go over to Wayne. It's fallen under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 11-7, Logan leading it. As the Lady Wildcats will continue to pressure in the backcourt. Now they'll switch out inbounders here as Addie Atkins will come in to inbound it instead of Stacy. They get it up ahead to Stacy. Now 2-on-2 chance as Stacy will dribble in on Mosby. Can't find an opening, but nice drop step that time to get inside. Couldn't finish, though, with the left hand, and rebounded by Elkins. Now here comes Logan with 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if the Lady Wildcats try and run this down or get an opening. Instead, it's stolen away. Nice defense by Atkins. Here she comes into the front court. Jumper from the left side, and she'll connect. It's Brooke Atkins. 6 of the 9 points for the Lady Pioneers here in the first quarter has closed the gap to 2. Down to 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Ilderton dribbling on the left side. And Logan going to try and run this down, get the final shot of the opening quarter with 15 seconds. It's Wayne laying back. Now they'll come out, try and defend as Blankenship gets it with 7 seconds. Back over to Ilderton. Trying to go one-on-one here, gets a screen at the top of the key with 3 seconds, drives in on the right side, shot off the side of the backboard, and that'll do it for the opening 8 minutes of play as number 3 Logan leads number 4 Wayne 11-9 at the end of the first period. We'll be back in 60 seconds as you're listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
Want it, click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at ThornhillAutomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride
on the Thornhill Motor Mile.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville, takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
Start of quarter number 2 here from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd with you, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer, and Booth Davis, our camera operator, for this early season top 4 matchup between the Logan Lady Wildcats and the Wayne Lady Pioneers, as Logan leads at 11-9. After the opening 8 minutes of play, they'll have the ball to start quarter number 2 as well. And both these teams have been red hot all season long, have dominated most all of their West Virginia opponents, and now trying to battle for early season supremacy in this section. As Elkins goes inside to Elderton, she's cut off. Back around over to Krause on the left side. Again, Wayne does such a good job of recovering on defense. Brooks almost with a steal. That ball kicked away, no whistle though, and all the way to the other end, out of bounds off of Wayne. Surprised there wasn't a kick ball called that time, but may have went off the shin of the Wayne defender instead, which may have prevented that from being a kick ball call, but Logan will have the ball, bringing it back up. Silverton will go over to Krause on the left side. Had a running jumper in the first quarter. Now into Elderton, found a little crease, goes up, spins it in with the right hand, and what a move and what control by Peyton Elderton that time. Showing why she's been heavily recruited around the state as well in her senior year. As Logan has retaken a 4-point lead. Up top with it is Addie Atkins. Get a whistle. They wave off the basket and a traveling called on the Lady Pioneers. So Logan's largest lead was 6 points in the first quarter. Trying to build it back up to that, if not more, on this trip. Wayne held a brief lead at 3-2, but Logan's been in control throughout. Tough pass cross court, too tall for Elkins as it'll go out of bounds and back over to Wayne. Also in the house here tonight, you see the number 1 ranked Logan boys basketball team, undefeated at 10-0 as they've come out to support the girls team. You always love that whenever you see the camaraderie between the teams, as they're down in the cheering section, just as pretty much all the girls are for their games. Over on the right wing, 3 on the way. No good off the side of the rim for Addie Atkins, but Brooks chases it down in the left corner. Dribbles back in, kicks it out. Looking was Tabor momentarily. Instead, they'll swing it back around for Atkins. Top of the key now as Addie Atkins will drive in, kicks it off. And now top of the key, good look straight on for 3, and it's buried by Jasmine Tabor, as she is the leading scorer for this Wayne club at 12.1 points per game. And that's going to draw a timeout here by Coach Kevin Gertz. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it as well with 6:16 to go in the first half. Logan leads Wayne 13-12 as you're watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate. where you can pay a little less and enjoy the ride a little more. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate.
13-12, Logan leads Wayne as we come out of the timeout. Chris Kidd with you. Robbie Mounts, our engineer. Booth Davis, our camera operator for tonight's game. It's number 3, Logan, clinging to a 1-point lead against number 4, Wayne, here in the first half. Ilderton almost had her pocket picked from behind by Brooks, trying to find an opening, shuffled her feet, and finally an official saw it underneath the basket, calls Ilderton for a travel. Again, Ilderton was fighting her best to try and get out of that situation, but Wayne just had her surrounded that time. So Logan continues full court pressure. Long baseball pass up ahead. A foot race now with Atkins and Ilderton as they both crash to the deck, and Ilderton draws the foul. A tough fall there on both ends. Seemed like Brooke Atkins got a little bit of the worst of it there momentarily. But not a bad foul by Ilderton, as that was nearly a breakout for Brooke Atkins, and now she'll go to the line. As we said, averaging 8.3 points per game on the year. She's got 6, make it 7 already here in the first half. As we see it here on our Video Productions Instant Replay, again, Ilderton tried to get in front of Atkins, see if she could draw the charge, but just couldn't get there in time as Atkins able to convert both free throws. And now Wayne has retaken the lead at 14-13. Their first lead since 4-3, or 3-2 rather. Pass inside, almost stolen, but Elkin's able to get it back over to Blankenship. Blankenship dribbles into the middle, found a crease, puts up a jumper, and Natalie Blankenship on the board with her first bucket of the game. 15-14, Logan retakes the lead here with 5:28 to go in the first half. Pass out front, stolen away by Krause. Here she comes up the right side. One-on-one with Atkins. Counted in the foul. Hallie Krause able to convert, and now she'll go to the line to shoot one. Again, the freshman on freshman here on this Logan Regional Medical Center instant replay. As you saw Atkins trying to line up the block that time. Good job by Krause kind of turning her elbow there at the last moment and shoulder to prevent her from getting into her body, and was able to draw the foul. Krause unable to convert on the free throw, however, as that'll be the first foul on Brooke Atkins. 3 team fouls against Wayne, 1 against Logan here in the first half. Fairly clean first half thus far. Top of the key is Tabor. Hands it off, ball knocked away and out of bounds as Mosby got a hand on it. But it'll stay with the Pioneers as Eve Brown into the game. 5'7", averaging about 3 points per game for Wayne, as Brooks in the corner is able to get away from Blankenship momentarily. Now kicks it up top. Tough runner as we get a whistle and a foul on the play. And Tabor will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. They're going to get that foul on Emma Elkins. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. His first free throw cleanly through for Tabor. Mentioned averaging 12.1 points per game, also averaging 5.2 rebounds a game and 3.3 steals a game. As Krause will now check out of the contest. Checking in for Logan will be Addison Amick, another freshman for the Lady Wildcats. And second free throw good as well for Tabor, as she's got 5 points, and Wayne has closed the gap back to 1 at 17-16. Blankenship trying to find an opening against Brooks. Instead gives it over to Elkins, who had the hot hand in the first quarter with 7 points. Back up top for Blankenship. Lob pass into the corner for Ilderton. She'll line up a 3. Count it for Peyton Ilderton. She's quietly got 7 points here in the first half, and she's taking her time getting going against this tough Wayne defense, and that time did a good job of getting lost in that corner and lining up an open 3, and now a travel called on Tabor. We'll give it back over to Logan. Let's take a look at that three-pointer again. Good find by Blankenship in the corner. They gave Ilderton just enough space, and she's just someone you cannot give any space to, or she's going to make you pay just like that. And she's been so deadly throughout her career here at Logan. And always seems to find a way to get herself towards 20 points or above in almost every game for Logan. She'll get it over near side for Amick. Amick looking down low, gives it up top instead for Elkins. Midway through the second quarter, Elderton on the right wing, double team, gives it to Elkins. Now over to Blankenship, spins in, kicks it out. Amick wide open for three. No good off the front iron. Rebound batted around and taken away underneath by Tabor. She'll give it off to Addie Atkins. She'll bring it up the floor with Wayne trailing 20-16 here in the first half. Over for Tabor on the left wing. Picks up her dribble. Gives it off. Tough drive this time for Brown, but we're going to get a reach-in foul on Logan. It looks like they're going to give Bam Mosby on the foul. So that'll even us up at 3 team fouls apiece against both sides. Wayne will inbound underneath their own basket. Nice find by Tabor as a tough foul, but it'll count as Elkins will pick up her second foul. Tried to prevent the layup that time. It was a hard foul, but still able to get it up and in that time for the and one. As you see it here, nice spin move to get away from the defender at the top of the key. And able to lay it in was Stacy, despite the tough contact. And now that'll send Elkins to the bench here, likely for the rest of the first half, as Krause will check back in with 3.5 minutes to go. Free throw up and good for Stacy as she's got 3 points. And now we'll get a whistle and a 30-second timeout called here. So we'll keep things here with Logan leading it 20-19 over the Wayne Pioneers. So again, Logan trying to break this long streak against the Lady Pioneers. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, been a little over 12 years, going on 13 years since Logan has beaten this Wayne club. Last time, December 19th, 2009. But ever since then, it's been 11-0 for Wayne, and ever since 2007, it's been a 17-1 clip for this Lady Pioneer ball club. Just impressive streak against a very good Logan program. And the Lady Wildcats trying to end that tonight and send a message to the rest of the state of West Virginia in Class AAA. It's been tight all the way through. Logan had a 6-point lead, was the largest for either side thus far here in the first half. Amick has it on the left side, back up top for Blankenship. She'll dribble in, gives it off to Elderton, got bumped, kicks it out for Krause. Tough pass cross court to Amick. Amick out top, gets away, and that's going to be an over and back violation against Logan. Gives the ball back to Wayne for a chance to retake the lead now. So it'll be Tabor to trigger it in from the far side. Brooke Atkins has had a nice first half here. She's equaled her season average here in the first 15 minutes. Tough turnaround in the paint. Nothing called. As crashing to the deck that time was Addie Atkins. Now here comes Logan into the front court. Blankenship over to Krause. 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Into the corner for Amick. Thought about a three. Instead finds Mosby wide open underneath, and she'll lay it up and in for her first bucket. Nice find that time by the freshman. Again, passed up on the shot to find the better shot. And Mosby able to get into the scorebooks as well. All 5 Logan starters now have scored. Up top, 3 on the way, and another 3 falls as Jasmine Tabor hits her second 3 of the game, or second this quarter. And she's now got 8 points after being held scoreless in the first quarter. So we're back all square at 22 apiece with 2:10 to go in the first half. Blankenship will walk it across the timeline. Amick into the corner for Krause. Lob pass over for Blankenship. Now back over to Amick, or Krause rather. Pass down low, knocked away and stolen away. Taken by Tabor, and now pass knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Logan. So a chance for Wayne to regain the lead here with 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Tabor trying to find someone, finally gets it into Stacy. She'll get it up ahead to Brooks. Brooks, she averages 9.1 points per game as a sophomore, yet to score here tonight, and has her pocket picked once again by Kraus. Here she comes up the left side, one-on-one again with Atkins. Can't finish the layup, though, but there's Ilderton on the rebound. Goes back up strong on the right side, had it knocked away, and now we get a tie-up, and the possession arrow will go over to Wayne with 1:33 to go in the half. So another nice steal by Kraus, just maybe a little too much momentum trying to get into the basket there on the left side. Tabor will bring it up, center of the floor. Logan will drop back. Again, Tabor's had the hot hand here in the second quarter, trying to switch off on her. Ilderton redirects her towards the basket. No one home at the moment. Shot up, no good. Rebounded, though, fought for, and Ilderton takes it away. Here she comes across the timeline, closing in on a minute to go in the first. Tough pass underneath. Mosby was there, but couldn't bring it in. And turnover will go over to Wayne. Again, good look that time by Ilderton. Mosby just didn't seem like she was expecting the pass. So we hit 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Wayne with the ball, trying to retake the lead before halftime. Stacy drives in left side on Mosby. As she hits the ground, both hit the ground, and Stacy still somehow spins it in with the left hand. She's got 5 points now. She averages 8 points per game on the year, and Wayne has a 2-point lead at 24-22. Ilderton over to Amick, now over to Blankenship. She gets a good look from three, no good, too strong, and rebound taken away underneath. Strong board that time by Addie Atkins, and now whistling a foul in the backcourt against Blankenship, perhaps a frustration foul that time. That'll be her first, team foul number 5 on Logan. So they still have one more to give here with 28 seconds left in the half. Tabor will bring it across the timeline. Picked up at the top of the key by Mosby as she'll drive over right side, and Blankenship got her hand in. Tried to poke the ball away, but instead picks up her second foul in a matter of seconds. So now you've got Blankenship and Elkins in a little bit of foul trouble with 2 apiece. And they'll sit Blankenship down here with 18 seconds left in the half. As Autumn Atkins will check into the game for Logan. They go down underneath Stacy. Too far underneath, gives it back to Tabor. Her shot no good, gets a rebound back. 12 seconds left, out to Brooks. Brooks dribbles into the center on Amick, puts up the floater off the side of the rim, no good, and Mosby with the rebound with 5 seconds. Logan's got to go here as Ilderton pushes with 2 seconds, gets into the middle, can't get a shot off, and that'll do it for the first 16 minutes of play as Kevin Gertz was wanting a hold on the play, and not going to get it. And at the half, it is Logan trailing Wayne 24-22 here from Willie Acres Arena. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the first half of action here from Middleburg Island as you're listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville, takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at thornhillautomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride on the Thornhill Motor.
24-22, Logan trails Wayne here at the half from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd with you. Alongside me, Robbie Mounts, our engineer, with Booth Davis, our camera operator for tonight's action. Again, Logan coming in at 10-1, ranked number 3 in Class AAA, with Wayne coming in at number 4 at 8-2 in Class AAA. And as we talked about as well, both these teams in the same section trying to fight for supremacy at the top of the section and possible seeding ramifications coming down the road. Again, obviously a lot of basketball still yet to be played over this month and next month before all that gets decided, but getting the upper hand early on is obviously a big deal. And for Logan, just being able to break the streak of losing to this Lady Pioneer club would be a huge boost of confidence for them. Again, going 1-17 against Wayne ever since 2007, and trying to break an 11-game losing streak to them overall here at Willie Acres Arena tonight. And most of those contests, Wayne was well in control. I believe out of all of those 17 wins, only 4 of them were in single digits. Here tonight, though, Logan held the lead throughout most of the first half before Wayne put on a late run in order to get control of things in the final moments of the first half. And we'll have to wait to see if that carries over into the second 16 minutes of play. But as you look at the scoring here in the first half, we'll start with Wayne. They were led by Jasmine Tabor and Brooke Atkins, each with 8 points apiece in the first 16 minutes. Michaela Stacy added 5 points for Wayne. And rounding out the scoring was Addie Atkins with 3 points, as Wayne was 5 of 5 from the free throw line, along with 3 3-pointers in the first half. Then you look on the other end for Logan. Peyton Ilderton and Emma Elkins both had 7 points to lead the way for them in the first half, as Hallie Krause finished with 4 points, and then Natalie Blankenship and Bam Mosby each with 2 points apiece here in the first half of action, as it's 24-22 Wayne here at the intermission. We'll step aside for another 2-minute break and be back right after this as you're watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville, takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Did you know that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime? At Logan Regional Medical Center, your breast health is important to us. Our caring staff uses the latest technology, like 3D mammography, in a comfortable and welcoming environment to help you stay on top of your health. Speak to your provider about a 3D mammo at Logan Regional Medical Center. Always here for you.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 119.
24-22, Wayne leads Logan here at the half from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd with you, Robbie Mounts, our engineer, and Booth Davis, our camera operator, as Wayne just now coming out of the locker room as they get an ovation from their fans here. And again, everyone out there watching with us tonight, again, if you have to get out, whether it be tonight or tomorrow morning, please be careful. Again, here in the Logan area, they've already announced a 2-hour delay for tomorrow's schools. The snow's supposed to come tomorrow or tonight as well. Road conditions going to be tough, but whether it be tonight or tomorrow morning. So again, just please stay safe, including all of our friends from Wayne who will be traveling back home tonight, knowing that's a tough drive from Wayne down here. So we hope everyone has a good and safe evening, and we're glad you're with us here tonight on Video Productions. And again, right now as well, Herbert Hoover and Chapmanville going on as well on Video Production, along with a slew of other games. And that score between Chapmanville and Hoover, 26-24 Herbert Hoover at the half. So again, you can switch around and toggle through several of our games here this evening on Video Productions and enjoy all your high school boys and girls basketball action from around the state of West Virginia. Again, 24-22, it's Wayne at the half with the lead over Logan. We'll be back for the start of quarter number 3 right after this 2-minute timeout as you're listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball with us right here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville, takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at ThornhillAutomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride on the Thornhill Motor.
Logan just now emerging out of the locker room here as the horn sounds to start the third quarter. Chris Kidd with you, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer, and Booth Davis, our camera operator. And again, very extended stay in the locker room for the Lady Wildcats. And Coach Gertz trying to get his girls fired up here for this second half of action, and they will get the ball to start quarter number 3, going right to left across your computer screen, with Wayne going left to right here in the third quarter. Again, Logan in the white, Wayne in the red. As Blankenship with the ball to start quarter number 3, gets it over to Elkins. Again, her and Blankenship both picked up 2 fouls in the first half. Pass stolen away, taken away by the Pioneers up ahead. Atkins able to chase it down before it gets out of bounds, as Brooke Atkins will bring it back out and now shovels it over to Tabor. Left side for Stacy as she shuffles her feet, now steps into a 3. May have had it blocked that time, taken away by Ilderton. Up ahead pass, dangerous but tough needle to thread, and Ilderton still found it over to Blankenship. Couldn't hit on the layup as she might have been underneath the basket at the time, but it'll stay with Logan. But wow, what a pass by Ilderton that time. And remind you that pass Joe Burrow had on Saturday night, that pass up the seam to Uzama. And yes, I am a Bengals fan, so I had to find any excuse I could to bring up that game. And now underneath, trying to find an opening was Ilderton, but had it knocked away and out of bounds off her foot. So ball goes over to Wayne, leading it 24-22. Logan goes back into full court pressure, and now they'll drop back here as it'll just be man-to-man all the way up the floor. Across the timeline comes Addie Atkins. Looking inside, tough pass, and Mosby got her hands on it and steals it away. Here she comes into the front court. Trying to go coast to coast here on Tabor, lays it up and in. What a job by Bam Mosby, the freshman, able to take it end to end. And she's tied things up now at 24. So here comes Stacy into the front court, cut off by Mosby after that steal. Up top now for Addie Atkins, drives in left side, had it knocked away and stolen away. Krause again with a steal. Here comes Blankenship as Logan trying to retake the lead on this trip. Blankenship, nice drive inside, gets it into Mosby. Out to Krause, good look for three. No good off the back of the iron. Blankenship tried to grab the rebound, but there's Mosby again on the hustle play. She's been everywhere here the last several possessions. As Ilderton will get it back, resets near midcourt. Gets it into the corner for Blankenship. Lob pass into Mosby, backs in on the right side, finds an opening, can't finish on the layup. Rebound taken away by Wayne is trying to find an opening here, and now we get a blocking foul on Elkins. And that's going to be her third, a big call there early in the third quarter. And that's going to get Abby Myers into the game now. Myers, 5'4" senior for this Lady Wildcat ball club. She can be very dynamic with the basketball, as we've seen over the years. Again, she's quite the dribbler. Let's see now if her speed and her defensive ability can make a big change for Logan. They get it into the left corner. Open three on the way. No good off the front of the iron for Addie Atkins, and rebound chased down by Blankenship. The junior into the front court. Dribbles into Brooks, and now we'll get a whistle and could have a tie-up. No, we're going to have a foul instead. And you hear the Wayne fans not happy with it, and the Logan fans a little bit of a sarcastic cheer after that foul. As Addie Atkins picks up her first foul. It's Myers now at the point. Dribbling over toward her right. Now comes back over, and there's a reach-in foul on Brooks. So after a very clean first half, foul-wise for Wayne, only picking up 3 in the first half. They've picked up back-to-back here in the last several seconds. And we're all even at 24 apiece here with 5:37 to go in the third quarter. Blankenship on the left side. Back over for Krause. Gets it to Blankenship. Wayne trying to extend this defense now, and there's a kick ball by Addie Atkins. It'll stay with Logan. You can see Wayne kind of laying back a little bit more in the first half, but they're starting to extend this 1-3-1 a little bit more, trying to put some pressure on these Logan ball handlers. Krause will inbound, finds an open Ilderton underneath, and Peyton Ilderton gives Logan the lead back as she's got 9 points now in this contest to lead the Lady Wildcats. Brooks up the left side, kicks it back up top for Tabor, over left side for Stacy. She'll dribble in, kicks it out to Tabor, had the hot hand in the second quarter, now ends up finding open person Addie Atkins, tough jumper on the way, no good, rebound tipped around, taken away by Krause. As Myers in the backcourt ends up traveling. Good job by Brooks that time, as Lainey Brooks didn't release completely on defense and stuck around just long enough to where Myers saw her out of the corner of her eye as she was turning and caused her just enough of a delay in getting her dribble down. Now an entry pass, Krause got a hand on it, nearly caused another turnover, but out of bounds off of her. Tabor looking, gets it into the corner. Up top now for Brooks. Back over left side as Brooke Atkins lob it back up top. Brooks gives it off for Stacy, picked up by Ilderton. Stacy ends up giving up her dribble over to Brooks as Wayne handing it around up top, and now the fumbled handoff leads to another turnover as there's a travel against Wayne. So we knew these defenses were going to be the story coming in here tonight. Both teams very good at not turning the ball over. But right now the defense is winning that battle here in the third quarter. Myers, lob pass over to Blankenship. Blankenship pass over to Krause. Gets a look from three. Count it. Hallie Krause buries a big three for Logan. She's got 7 points now as the freshman, and it's back up to a 5-point Logan lead. Into the left corner. Stacy looking, drives in on Mosby. Nice drop step to the left side and able to finish with the left hand. Great move that time by Stacy as she's got 7 points. 29-26 Logan as we cross the midway point of the third quarter. Myers, left corner, nice hands that time. Knocking it out of bounds was Brooke Adkins. It'll stay here with Logan. Now you get Cheyenne Williams checking into the game. And again, we presume it's Cheyenne Williams. We don't see a number 10 on the bench for Wayne, and just judging by the statistics and the height of her, we're presuming it's her. Again, she was listed as number 10 in the scorebook, but is wearing number 14 now here tonight, so I don't know if there was a uniform issue prior to the game where she had to switch. Now they get it over to Blankenship. 3 from the corner, almost banked it in off the side of the rim. Mosby, though, gets the rebound, put it on the floor, and couldn't get the shot back up, and taken away by Wayne. Lob pass up ahead to Williams. Now 2-on-1 chance for Wayne. Nice find underneath. Layup good for Stacy. And the lead back down to 1 as Stacy now with 9 points in the game. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Myers waiting, finds Blankenship. Gambling and losing that time on the steal with Stacy. Allows Blankenship to drive in. Tried to get it on the backboard but couldn't get it. Now she gets a steal in the backcourt. Great job by her, but now she's in trouble and a timeout called by Kevin Gertz here with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things here. And now Wade Williamson not happy with his team's execution off of that, so we saw a couple of turnovers now in the backcourt off of missed shots here in the third quarter. Again, Wayne able to cause a travel against Myers, and that time Blankenship was the one who didn't release, and she was able to stick around and get the steal back as we see Krause's 3 here on our Video Productions Insta Replay, brought to you by Allstate, which put Logan up by 5 at that moment, but Wayne has reeled off the last 4 to cut it back to a 1-point game. And again, neither team has been able to get away from the other in this contest. Largest lead for either side has just been 6 points, that taken by Logan back in the first quarter. Now it'll be Blankenship looking to fire it in. Tried to get it in the left corner for Ilderton, but had it knocked away by Tabor that time and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Wildcats. Blankenship will fire it in again over here. And Blankenship, she plays as hard as anybody and really is intense on the floor. She always looks like she's very exacerbated whenever she's playing, but she is so into it whenever she plays. Noticed that last year in a couple of the games we did for the Lady Wildcats, and she's tiny but feisty out on the floor. As Myers tried to split a defender and ends up losing the ball, and now Amick will get off the bench, and she'll check back in at the next whistle. Chance for Wayne to retake the lead on this trip. Goes to the left elbow. Trying to find an opening is Addie Adkins, and now we get a whistle and a foul called. As she went crashing to the ground as a push will be called against the Lady Wildcats. And now Amick will check back in for Myers here with 2:37 to go. That foul is going to be against Ilderton. That's going to be her second. Now Williams drives in, puts up a tough runner that time. Nearly got the fall, but it rims out. Taken away by Krause. Cross-court pass for Ilderton. She's got an opening on the right side. Fouled on the way up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Great job that time by Logan attacking off the miss and getting Ilderton into some space, as you see here on our Allstate Instant Replay. There's the bump as Ilderton was going up, and now is the chance to try and increase this lead back for Logan, but misses on the first. That foul will go against Williams. That'll be her first. Ilderton 2 of 3 from the line tonight, hits on the second. She's now into double figures with 10 points. And she's the first player on either side to get there here tonight. 30-28, Logan leads it. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Tough defense in the backcourt. Tabor, lob pass up ahead, now 3-on-1. Mosby the last line of defense pass. What a recovery by Krause, though. Got the steal, but just had nowhere to go with it. That's her 4th steal of the night for Logan, as she has been all over the place. But what a job by her getting back on that, as Mosby did all she could to try and keep Wayne at bay on that 3-on-1. And delayed them just long enough to get the defense back. And now she comes up with a steal. So again, the great job by her a moment ago gets rewarded on the steal. Now here's Ilderton, drives in, splits the defense and lays it up and in. It just parted like the Red Sea for Ilderton once she got inside the left elbow, and now Logan has retaken a 4-point lead. 1:48 to go here in the third. Lob pass near side. Nice fake and drive by Brooke Atkins. Pull up for jumper, and it's a three. Good for Brooke Atkins. She's now into double figures with 11 points to lead Wayne. So every time Logan creeps away a little bit, Wayne just jerks them right back to near even. 32-31, Logan clinging to a lead with 1:25 to go in the third. Blankenship comes near side for Krause. Krause double teamed and had it stolen away, taken by Brooke Atkins. Here she comes, pulls up from the left elbow, short on the jumper, but rebound comes down to Addie Atkins. They'll reset at the top of the key, now over to Stacy. Stacy had a little bit of an opening on the side, but didn't take it. Now back up top as they'll reset with Brooke Atkins as we fall under a minute to go in the third. Atkins hands it off for Stacy. Shuffled her feet and they caught it. Good defense by Krause that time as another travel called. And now that'll bring in some substitutions as Lainey Brooks will check back in along with Eve Brown for the Lady Pioneers. Going to try and get a little bit of a breather here for Stacy along with Williams as they go to the bench, and you could see Stacy a little exhausted as she went over to the side as this has been a physical game on both ends. Blankenship in the left corner. Right now possession arrow in favor of Wayne unless we get another tie up before the fourth. Ilderton pump fakes, drives in baseline, puts up a floater, and Ilderton getting hot here near the end of the third quarter. She's got 7 this quarter. She's got 14 for the game now. Tough pass up ahead. Brooks able to grab it, nearly traveled with it. The Logan cheering section wanted it, and now we get a whistle and a tie-up as Ilderton able to take advantage of Brooks losing her footing that time. And Wayne will keep it, but that will change the possession arrow to start the fourth quarter unless we get another one here in the final 26 seconds. Brooke Atkins gets it across the timeline over to the left, picked up by Ilderton. Drives in, kicks it out for Brooks. She'll set her feet, goes for three. No good off the front rim. Rebound tipped out long. Loose on the floor, taken by Tabor. Tabor underneath, pass knocked away by Ilderton, but into the hands of the Pioneers, and layup attempt missed by Addie Atkins, and she took a shot as she goes to the deck. So that'll send her to the line to shoot two. As you see here in our instant replay, bodies crashing everywhere. Again, Ilderton did a good job of getting her hands on it that time, but it went right into the hands of Addie Atkins, who hits on the first free throw. As Wayne 6 of 6 from the charity stripe here tonight. Make it 7 of 7. This foul went against Krause, her first. Ilderton takes the inbounds across midcourt with 2 seconds. Ilderton into the corner, tries to get off a shot. No good as the third quarter comes to an end. And Logan leads Wayne 34-33 as we head to the final 8 minutes of play. Back after this as you're watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
You can breathe easier at Boone Memorial Hospital, now with pulmonologist Dr. Richard McNeely. Come see us if you have concerns about your breathing issues.
Boone Memorial Hospital, bringing medicine home.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
I'm your 70-pound St. Bernard puppy, and my lack of impulse control is about to become your problem.
No, come on. I saw you eating poop earlier. My focus is on the road, and that's saving me cash with DriveWise.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's been nip and tuck for 24 minutes between these two clubs, and we come down to the final 8 minutes with Logan leading Wayne 34-33. Chris Kidd with you, Robbie Mounts our engineer, with Booth Davis our camera operator. as this has been a game that has not seen either team take a lead of larger than 6 points yet. And that lead was back in the first quarter for Logan at 11-5. Ever since then, it's been about as tight can get between number 3 Logan and number 4 Wayne in AAA. Now can the other side take some momentum here early in the quarter. Elkins takes the foul underneath, and she'll go to the line. Again, great wraparound pass there by Ilderton to find Elkins. Again, she was hot in the first quarter with 7 points, as you see it here in our Thornhill Auto Group instant replay. Again, great find there by Ilderton and able to draw that foul on Addie Atkins, her second. It's Elkins' first free throw too strong. And she'll get another here, the senior. Looking for her first bucket since the first quarter. Got Logan off to that hot start as this one off the back iron, no good, and rebound taken away by Tabor. Across the timeline comes Brooke Atkins. Picked up by Ilderton. She'll dribble over to the left, tries to cut back into the middle. As Ilderton got a hand on the pass, Atkins gets it back. As Ilderton all over her, now she'll give it off to Tabor and let Ilderton deal with her instead. Now Blankenship will pick up Brooke Atkins, dribbles over to the right, gives it off for Brooks. Now top of the key, Tabor dribbling in, looks underneath, nice find for Brown, gets the shot off and able to put it in. High arching layup that time. Still able to bank it in for Eve Brown, her first bucket of the game. So Wayne back in the lead now at 35-34 as 1 minute deep into the fourth. Krause over to Amick. Gets a screen up top. Amick goes inside for Ilderton, trying to go inside against a double team. Kicks it back out over to Elkins. Elkins drives in, and they're going to get her on a travel. And that'll give it back over to Wayne here with 6:47 to go in the fourth, as you see here on our All-State Instant Replay. And nearly a steal, and then looked like the ball slipped out of Brown's hands whenever it was going up. That's why it was so high, but had just enough touch on it to get it to fall back through. Now Brooke Atkins gives it over, long three on the way, no good for Addie Atkins. Rebounded though by Brooks, can't hit, but she'll be fouled on the play. And that'll send her to the line to shoot two as they get the foul on Natalie Blankenship. That'll be her third. As you see here on our instant replay again, Brooks, she's had a lot of hustle plays here in this second half for the Lady Pioneers. And a chance to extend this lead now, but misses on her first. That's the first miss from the line tonight for Wayne. As Brooks still yet to score in this game, as we said, averaging 9.1 points per game, 3.3 steals per game. As Bam Mosby back into the lineup for the Lady Wildcats, and Brooks does get the second one to fall. So there's her first point of the ball game. 36-34, Wayne leads it with 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Krause gets across court for Blankenship. Blankenship gets a screen up top, over to Elkins on the left wing, back up top. Blankenship back to Elkins, tough pass inside, going to be kicked away. And it'll stay with Logan with 6:11 to go in the fourth. Blankenship will inbound underneath. Still looking, gets it into Krause in the corner, now to Ilderton. Ilderton will reset again, have 14 points, 7 of those in the third quarter. Looking for another big fourth here. She'll drive in, puts up the floater, can't get the roll. Rebounded by Mosby, can't go back up with it quick enough. Instead kicks it out to Krause, now to Elkins. Elkins on the right wing, trying to go inside, able to find Mosby, back out to Elkins. Elkins trying to get away from Brooks. Pass is tipped and taken away underneath by Brown. Brown's had a couple of big plays here at the start of the fourth. Now here comes Wayne trying to extend this to a 2-possession lead. Nice drive by Brooke Atkins. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a tie up. And the possessioner will stay with Wayne with 5:32 to go here in the fourth. Stacy will check back into the contest. Brown, a couple of big minutes for the Lady Pioneers, gets a little ovation as she comes back over to the bench. Tabor will trigger it in, gets it to the top of the key. Tough left-hander, no good that time for Addie Atkins. Rebound taken by Logan. Krause, cross midcourt, Gets it over to Ilderton in the left corner. Ilderton will dribble back up top. Again, got a couple of people shading her now. She's picked up her dribble, gets it to Elkins. Back out to Ilderton as a reset. Logan still looking for their first points here of the fourth quarter. Ilderton drives in and draws the contact, and a blocking foul will be called, and it looks like they're going to give her 2 shots on this. You see it here on our instant replay. Again, Ilderton now in attack mode here. She drove into 4 Pioneers that time and was able to get the foul, as that'll be the first one against Michaela Stacy. Ilderton 3 of 4 from the line. Can't hit on the first. Logan now 0 of 3 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. Ilderton looking for her 15th point on the evening. Second free throw is good, and Logan has shaved the lead to 1. And now we get a whistle and a technical, it looks like, here against Logan. They're going to get Blankenship on the foul here. And not sure what happened after the free throw attempt. But that a huge call now here in the early stages of the fourth. Let's take a look at it here on our instant replay. And I didn't really see anything there that would have warranted a technical. Maybe something was said, but I didn't see anything. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't really see anything physically that transpired there, but they called it an intentional, so maybe our angle on it wasn't good enough to see what happened. So not saying that it was a bad call, just saying we didn't really see it from the angle we had that time. But Wayne does hit 1 of 2 of the free throws. And now it's back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. 4:51 to go in the fourth. Nice drive here by Brooke Atkins, but can't get the call. And now Lady Wildcat down in the backcourt. That's Abby Myers is up ahead. Ilderton gets it underneath to Mosby. Back out to Elkins. She'll drive in, puts up a floater. Can't get the roll. Myers, though, fights for the rebound after being injured on the other end. And now loose ball off the outlet pass. Back to the top of the key will go off of Wayne and stay with Logan. They inbound it to Ilderton, gets some space, puts up a jumper, and we're all even again at 37, and then a quick timeout called by Kevin Gertz with 4.5 minutes to play. We're all square at 37 apiece. We'll be back after this as you're watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 1.
37-37, your score with 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Chris Kidd with you, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer, and Booth Davis, our camera operator. We did take a look at that instant replay again on the intentional foul a moment ago. Did look like Blankenship gave a forearm at the end there. Again, I didn't see it real well. Again, I'm getting close to 40 now, so the eye is starting to go, I guess. But you could see it. And now out of the timeout, a huge 3 by Jasmine Tabor gives Wayne a 3-point lead. That's her third three-pointer of the game. And the leading scorer for the Lady Pioneers now is 11. That's now the fourth time all year Logan's given up 40 or more points to an opponent. Again, their defense has been stout, as is Wayne's. Underneath, what a find by Ilderton to Blankenship as she'll lay it in. She's got 4 points now, along with her 4 fouls. Back and forth we go as we're down to 3:42 to play. Wayne leading by 1. Brooke Atkins over to her right, picks up her dribble, gives it off to Tabor. They close out on a double team on her. Now she'll drive in right side. Tough runner, can't get it to go, and Elkins with the board. Now a chance for Logan to regain the lead on this trip. Ilderton He's been so patient and so efficient all night long, has 17 points. Gives it over for Krause. Now back to Elderton. Again, 17 points against this stout Wayne defense. It's really tough sledding, but Elderton's been able to do it thus far as she circles back out, now trying to get away. Finally does, as she'll get it over cross court, knocked away and stolen away. Now a chance here for Brooke Atkins and Wayne. 3-on-2, she'll stop and pop a three. No good, she went for a kill shot and couldn't come up with it. Now here comes Logan as Elderton having to be winded right now, but tries to push it into the front court. Gets it to Krause, now to Elkins. She tries to push her way in, but they're going to get her on a travel. Kevin Gertz and Elkins both not happy with the call. But now it'll go back over to Wayne with 2:43 to play in the fourth quarter, still clinging to a 1-point lead. And Logan at 10-1 on the year, Wayne at 8-2. Wayne has not lost to a West Virginia team all year. The only two losses came against Tennessee clubs. They've beaten Logan 17 of the last 18 times they've played, including the last 11. Can they continue it, or can Logan break it here? Brooks, a big short-range jumper, increases the lead back to 3. So now here comes Logan back now, trailing by 3. A big trip for them with 2:09 to go. Blankenship will retreat back to midcourt here. Trying to see if they can free up Elderton perhaps as Krause looks down low for Elkins. Made a nice catch, but good defense by Tabor to poke it away that time and prevent the layup. Again, team fouls stand at 5 apiece for both sides here in the fourth. They get it into Elkins in the corner. She'll dribble back out, now comes in, shot rejected, loose on the floor and taken away by Wayne. Almost stolen by Blankenship as she crashes into the side deck. Now up ahead, Stacy behind everyone. But good recovery by Krause that time. 1:40 to go. Pass up top. Now Wade Williamson wants a timeout with 1:36 to go. It'll be a 30-second. So we'll stay here. And now I think they're checking with the table here, see if Wayne has a 30 or if they have to take a full timeout. Logan was checking on something there, but apparently they do have a 30-second left. So it'll be Wayne basketball leading Logan 42-39 with 1:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. And this is a huge trip for both clubs. If you're Logan, you almost have to be aware of everyone. Again, Jasmine Tabor with the big three-pointer broke the 37 all tie to give Wayne a 3-point lead. But now if you look for Logan on defense, there's shooters everywhere for this Lady Pioneer club. So it's tough to really focus in on just one person. But you have to imagine Logan's defense is going to be a lot more aggressive here coming out of this timeout. Blankenship, though, the one that has to be the most careful. She's got 4 fouls for Logan. Elkins with 3 fouls. So those are the 2 that are in danger for Logan. Nobody in trouble on the Wayne side. Let's see how aggressive Logan gets here as Addie Atkins will inbound, gets it into the backcourt for for Brooke Atkins. Brings it up against Elderton. She poked it away. Ball loose, and now we're going to get a loose ball foul on Logan as Krause went crashing to the deck trying to get it. And it'll get called for the push. That'll be team foul number 6 now against Logan. With 1:31 to go, so the next foul will put Wayne in the 1-on-1. Brooke Atkins brings it up, and they're going to get the foul against Elderton. And that'll put Brooke Atkins at the line with a 1-on-1. Atkins has 11 points on the evening. She had 8 in the first half. So a huge 1-on-1 here, and she's able to hit the front end. Wayne has been very efficient from the free throw line tonight. Only 2 misses overall, and Atkins able to get both. This now the largest lead of the game for the Lady Pioneers, and it'll be a full timeout with 1:28 to go. Back after this as you're watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action with us right here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
Wayne leads Logan 44-39 here in a battle between number 3 Logan, number 4 Wayne in AAA. And Logan trying to hang in here. A huge offensive possession for the Lady Wildcats. Kraus on the left side, back out to Blankenship. Over to Autumn Atkins, who's checked into the game. Now over to Blankenship. 3 from the corner on the way. Off the back rim, no good, and rebounded by Stacy. Her pass almost stolen by Blankenship, and now Wayne with numbers, but they'll pull it back out here as we close in on a minute to go. Wayne playing keep away again. They're in the 1-on-1 right now. Underneath, Brooks is open. They get it to her. Now she'll get it back out as Wayne forcing Logan to chase, and Blankenship will commit her 5th foul with 52.4 seconds to play. And Blankenship knew it as soon as she committed the foul. And that'll bring either Amick or Myers off the bench, and it'll be Amick to check back into the game. As Wayne can now ice it at the free throw line, and they're proceeding to do so as Addie Atkins hits on her front end. Second free throw too strong and rebounded by Elkins. So Logan has to have points on this trip. Ilderton, top of the key with 45 seconds. Gets it over to Amick, back out to Ilderton. Wayne trying to prevent the three-pointer. Back over to Amick. She dribbles in, kicks it out, had it deflected and stolen away. Ilderton tried to rip it back, but instead they're going to call her on the foul. And that'll be the 4th foul on Peyton Ilderton. And Wayne just 34 seconds away now from extending this winning streak over the Lady Wildcats to 12 games overall and 18-1 it would be, dating back to 2007. And just so much young talent on both sides. So many freshmen coming up big in this game as free throw off the mark for Stacy. Rebounded by Logan, and outlet pass is out of bounds off of Logan as Logan's bench thought maybe it was deflected at first, but nothing doing, and now they'll inbound it. And foul committed by Kraus. That'll be her 3rd. And now Wayne will be in the double bonus with 29.6 seconds to go. So Wayne appears as if they're going to come in and be able to withstand the Lady Wildcats here tonight in what has been a tight affair all the way as Atkins hits on the first. Now Wayne will just drop back here on defense. Second free throw good as well for Addie Atkins. 25 seconds now remaining as Ilderton dribbles in, gets into the middle, puts up a floater, no good. Rebounded by Stacy, and she'll be fouled. And if that's Ilderton, that'll be number 5 on her, but it looks like instead they're going to get this on Autumn Atkins. So the junior commits her 1st foul, and Wayne will go back to the other end to shoot 2 more. So the final score may not end up reflecting just how tight this game was, but Wayne's defense really came up big when it had to in the 4th quarter as they've held Logan to just 5 points here in the final frame. As Stacy hits on her first, she's now to double figures with 10 points. And it's 16-5. Wayne has outscored Logan here in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside for our final timeout here and be back after this as you're listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball action here on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate, where you can pay a little less and enjoy the ride a little more. Now get new lower auto rates with all.
Back here with final 15 seconds of regulation. Chris Kidd with you as Logan trails it by 10. Amick will go for three from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped around, taken by Kraus with 7 seconds. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Atkins, and that'll do it. As the Wayne Pioneers gain the upper hand in this section as they knock off the Logan Lady Wildcats 49-39. Here this evening in what was a very hotly contested game. And as we said, the final score won't reflect just how close this was all evening long, but Wayne, with a strong fourth quarter push, outscoring Logan 16-5, will remain undefeated against West Virginia clubs and move to 9-2 on the year, while Logan will drop to 10-2. We'll step aside for a break and be back to recap everything right after this as you're listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball with us right here on Video Productions.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
Really?
Yep. Very proud of that. With Smart Ride from Nationwide, they can get discounts for safe driving.
Does she get one?
Mrs. Carmichael, safest driver in Peytonville. Takes a lot of work and effort to be the safest driver in Peytonville.
What about this guy?
With Nationwide Smart Miles, the less he drives, the less he pays. The list of inspiring stories goes on and on.
I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their retirement than you.
I concur.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Did you know that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime? At Logan Regional Medical Center, your breast health is important to us. Our caring staff uses the latest technology, like 3D mammography, in a comfortable and welcoming environment to help you stay on top of your health. Speak to your provider about a 3D mammo at Logan Regional Medical Center. Always here for you.
At Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, we have a huge menu offering home-cooked dinners, hamburgers, tacos, hot dogs, pizza, Philly steaks, and desserts, including, of course, ice cream. Ask about our weekly home-cooked dinners. We have an everyday hot dog special, 6 hot dogs for $5.99, or $5 14-inch large grab-and-go pizzas made from our fresh homemade dough. So visit Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill, located beside the old IGA in Chapmanville, just off the Crawley Creek exit of 190.
49-39, Wayne defeats Logan here tonight. Here in this matchup of girls' top 4 clubs, as number 3 Logan falls for the second straight game. Wayne stays undefeated against West Virginia clubs this season. Chris Kidd with you, Robbie Mounts, our engineer, with Booth Davis, our camera operator. Let's run through the final scoring on both sides. We'll start with Logan, as they were led and leading all scorers tonight was Peyton Ilderton with 17 points. Followed by Emma Elkins and Hallie Krause with 7 points as well. Then you had Bam Mosby with 4 points and Natalie Blankenship with 4 points as well to round out the scoring for the Lady Wildcats. On the other end for Wayne, great balance scoring all around as Brooke Atkins led the way with 13 points, followed by Jasmine Tabor and Michaela Stacy with 11 points. Addie Atkins with 9 points, followed by Lainey Brooks with 3 points. And Eve Brown with 2 points to round out the scoring, as Logan had 3 threes on the evening, Wayne with 5. Free throw shooting was a big part of the final quarter, as Wayne shooting very well from the line, 14 of 18 overall for the game, while Logan finished 4 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight, as Logan's supposed to get back into action against Scott tomorrow, weather pending at the moment over at Scott, while Wayne will have tomorrow off, and then they'll travel to Sissonville on Friday night. And as we said, these two teams will meet up again in a couple of weeks on February 8th over in Wayne. And if it's anything like tonight, it should be another very good and fun contest between these two top teams in Class AAA. Well, it's time now for our Logan Physical Therapy player, and should say players of the game here tonight on Video Productions. We decided to pick one off both sides for each team. And tonight, for our Logan Physical Therapy player of the game, we're going to go with Wayne Pioneers' Brooke Adkins with her 13 points and Peyton Ilderton of Logan with her 17 points on the evening. And Brooke Adkins just had a great all-around game here tonight, averaged 8 points per game on the year, finished with 13 here tonight to help lead the way for Wayne, but just did it so well on the offensive and defensive end tonight and running the point by and large for Wayne. So Brooke Adkins and then Peyton Ilderton, who had to deal with one of the toughest defenses in the state of West Virginia here in girls basketball, was able to still put up 17 on them here tonight and did it in such a patient way. Didn't get impatient, didn't try and force things, and was still able to get hers throughout the evening. And Peyton Ilderton showing why she's one of the top recruits in girls basketball in the state of West Virginia. So those are your Logan Physical Therapy players of the game here tonight. Well, again, you've seen some good games tonight here on Video Productions. This one here from Willie Acres Arena. Chapmanville coming from behind to defeat Herbert Hoover tonight, 50-48. And we've got all sorts of great basketball coming the rest of the week and throughout the rest of the year here on Video Productions. Again, you're looking at several games on most any given evening with us here, so make sure you tune in with us. Get our notifications, subscribe on Facebook and even on YouTube in order to try and keep up with us, because it's a manic dash right now getting towards tournament play and eventually on the road to Charleston, so you don't want to miss a second of it with us here on Video Production. So again, subscribe on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube to keep up with all the games coming your way throughout the rest of this high school basketball season. But once again, your final score here tonight, the Wayne Lady Pioneers defeat the Logan Lady Wildcats 49-39. So for Booth Davis, our camera operator, and Robbie Mounts, our engineer, I'm Chris Kidd saying so long tonight from Middleburg Island in Logan, West Virginia. Stay safe, everyone, as you've been listening to and watching Logan Lady Wildcat basketball with us right here on Video Productions.